What's up, everybody? We're heading back down to Lebanon I-44 Speedway again this week for another week of racing. Last night we were at the Monarchs baseball game, which play the clips of last night.
There you go. Cool.
So yeah, that was really fun. Really great opportunity to kind of show off the car there. I didn't realize how close the Monarch Stadium was to Kansas Speedway. We could actually see the grandstands from the track. But yeah, the mascot had a little bit of fun. It was college night too, so we got to have a little bit of fun with that aspect as well, being a Mizzou alumni and being in Kansas City, which is where KU's at. And if you know anything about or KU versus Mizzou, you know the rivalry there. So that was pretty fun there. But yeah, we're heading down I-44 Speedway today. Got a little bit of a special going on. The reason being is because we're going to get to race a Crown Vic, which I've wanted to race a Crown Vic for a little bit now. The main reason why is because I feel like I do better whenever there's more cars on track. I'm going to regret saying that, I feel like. But so Crown Vics have a lot of cars. They may not be the fastest. They're definitely not the fastest, but they seem fun. And when I drove one for testing last week, it was pretty fun. And you can check out that video we did with Dawson David, but in the morning we tested. That was the last video we posted there. So yeah, it was a fun test. It was great. Great to learn the car. But now AJ Starnes, he has the car there ready for us. Unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to make it tonight. So we are running a Crown Vic, even though we haven't done that before, and we're gonna go through the whole night. So we may or may not have a camera on the car. I'm not 100% sure. We're kind of down on help tonight, last minute changes, but we will be there, and we have a good lineup going. So we will get unloaded, get practicing on the late model, get all that ready to go, and then we'll be transitioning over to getting the Crown Vic all tested and warmed up. So yep, should be a good night, and we will see you guys down there. Don't read off lap times this time, but next time, yes. So not this. No, but keep your mic closer to your mouth.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
You ever driven on a wet track before?
Yeah. Third. Dave said it wasn't bad. Huh?
It's raining right now.
Dave said it wasn't bad, but it's not raining that hard.
What's you?
I know, but it's not raining that hard.
Be careful.
Yes, sir.
Your own risk.
Yes, sir. right, we're at Lebanon I-44 Speedway. I look like a mess, but yeah, we've done quite a few laps of practice in both cars. We are lining up, we're going to be first one out for the late model qualifying, and then we're going to be first. We actually pulled the 2 on the Crown Vic, so we're going to be starting first in the first heat. There's no passing points, so we're starting heads up, so if we win the race, we start first. Late models, we're qualifying first, so we're going to see how we do. We got Dylan here. He's fast as hell, of course. So we're going to have to pretty much be chasing him. Yeah, so it's going to be a good one. Stay tuned and ride along.
So looks like we're getting ready here. Our first car out will be the 73 of Trillium Masters out of Columbia, Missouri. Trillium right now in our Hilltop Ranch point standing, sitting third right now, 21 points outside of the leader, who's the 48 of Jimmy Phone. No wins on the season for Trillium, but his sponsors are Trillium Accounting, Britton & Willard Motorsports, 91 Performance, Soundcheck, Popeye Tire and Garage, Cyber Edge Hosting, Culvert Concrete LLC, and Show Me Dirt. Throttle Up Podcast. Here's your 2025 Rolling Thunder Champion and 2024 Super Late Model Rookie of the Year and 23 Callaway Raceway Pure Stock Rookie of the Year. His first lap is a time of 15.366. 15.366. $15.230. 15.230.
They're even with each other. They're even with each other. It should be good for us. Yeah. Whenever you slide down right here, why not?
Will you hit the pedal down there? That's it. Hit it.
Up to there. He will start on the pole for his debut in the Crown Vic. Trenton also is a Season 1 iRacing track champion of iRacing League for Lebanon I-44 Speedway. So here we go. As green flag is in the air. Trenton Masters out front, the 87 to 75 of Brad Halterman. In second, here comes the 88 of Zane Martin. On the inside of Halterman, the 75 of Brad Halterman. So here we go. The battle for the lead, closing up. As Sierra Herden is going to close the gap 3/10 of a second behind Masters. Nice looking machine there in that 8. Remax Next Generation. Real estate agent Sierra Herden looking on the inside of the 87 of Masters. In the turns 1 and 2 they go, side by side, down the backstretch. Here we go. We're going to have a photo finish at the line. We don't need photo finish no more because we've got transponders coming out of turn number 4. Going to get the heat race win. Yay of Sierra Herden. Trenton Masters second. Zane Martin coming home in third. Wow. What a race. Ladies, let's hear you for the 8 of Sierra Herden. Last lap pass on the 87 of Trenton Masters, the 88 of Zane Martin coming home in third. Anything left in the tank. Sidler just has 2 more turns and half a straightaway. Checkered flag is in the air for the 15 of Jedrick Sidler. Sam
I'm bored and my radio broke. I don't have a spotter. If I start smoking, black flag me.
Good.
Thank you.
How much smoke?
Eddie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Get ready now. On the pole will be the 91 of Fairgrove, Missouri's Dylan Bates. And on his outside, going to be the 73 of Trenton Masters out of Columbia, Missouri. Row number 2 on the inside will be the 48 of Jimmy Fowen out of Eldridge, Missouri. On his outside, going to be the 07 of Terry Liparopoulos. Then will be the 05 of Kay McQuinney. In row number 3. Austin, Texas. On her outside will be 05 of Kay McQuinney. Row number 2 on the inside will be Plato, Missouri's 3 of Garth Griswold. And making his debut in the Crown Vics tonight will be the 87 of Trenton Masters out of Columbia, Missouri. The official pace truck will pull into the infield. Lights will be going off. Green flag this time. Green flag in the air. Side by side for the lead. Sierra and Cave racing for the lead. Down the backstretch they go. Cave McQuinney in the 05. Has the advantage. Here comes Sierra in the 8. Down the front stretch they go as the caution comes out. We got one in the bottom of turn number 2. Green flag is in the air. Whoa. That already. Let's see if we can keep it green. Green flag is in the air. Sierra and Gabe walk racing side by side. Gabe's got the advantage going into turns number 3 and 4. Here comes Sierra. Gaining some momentum, but lap number 1 is going to go to the 05 of Kay McQuinney. Sierra staying right there with McQuinney. Down the backstretch they go. McQuinney. It's Herden racing side by side. Masters in the 87 and 3rd. Griswold in the 3 and 4th. Halterman in the 75 and 5th. Green flag is in the air. Kay McQuinney out front in the 05. Trenton Masters now made his way up to that 2nd spot. In front of Sierra. Yate of Sierra Herden. Fall back a spot to 3rd. Look at the battle. Side by side now for 2nd. Have Sierra Herden right on the inside of the 87 of Masters. We still got the battle back there for 5th between the 93 of Roger Gray. As it's still the 05 out front of McQuinney. McQuinney out front, the 05. Sierra Herden still battling side by side with the 87 of Masters. But look at Yvette. She's having in that 70 machine. Eichelman right now. She's running a 19.6. Cabe's running a 19.3. Trent Masters with a 19.7. Now, it's all Cabe McQuinney out front. Here comes Eichelman. Eichelman looking to go on the inside of the 87 of Masters. Down the back stretch, here we go. Eichelman started 6th, went all the way back to like 14. And now she's made her way back to the 2nd spot as it's McQuinney, Eichelman, Masters, and Herden. And then when we look at the battle for 5th between the 3 of Garth Griswold and the 88 of Zane Martin. As the caution coming out for the 30. And green flag is in the air. Oh, out of turn number 2, they go down the backstretch. Kay McQuinney has worked his way up to a consistent run here tonight. Stayed up front from the start. He'll come out of turn number 4 with 3 more laps to go. Yvette Eichelman in 2nd. Look at the race there for 3rd, though. Masters and Herden have been battling the whole race, but they've got the 88 of Martin coming behind them with 2 more laps to go. Herden. Farmer Decker went off the track, and we're going to stay green, checker flag in the air.